Okay, I'm recording. Let's go.
All right, let's do this. This is so exciting.
House bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored in the motherfucking house, bored and I'm bored in the motherfucking house, bored in the 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 motherfucking house, bored and I'm bored in the motherfucking house.
All right, hi everybody. I am your host. My name is Helen Cornell. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams, and we have 6 amazing comics lined up for you tonight. I just wanted to give a shout out to Stacy. Thank you so much for putting together this show. It's interesting because Stacy keeps talking to me about how I should be a top producer, and I think that's really interesting because he identifies as a bottom.
Wow.
You're welcome. I did have one guy say, if I buy this house, do you come with it? And I was like, I just did. You're using the word buy. It's really tough being single in quarantine because the only thing going down on me is my credit score. So I bought a house with Mateen, my best guy friend. You're gonna meet him later. We got a great deal on the house because so many people died in it. The weird thing is most of the people died after we bought the house. I realized that it only takes 2 things to sell a house, and that's tigers and meth. Our next comedian, she has a one-woman show. You can catch her at Laugh Factory, coming to your screen. Most recently seen on Zoom, my friend Emma Pop.
Woo! It must be me. Oh, hello. Oh, that's exciting. It's so great to see everybody. Thank you all so much for being here on our Zoom comedy show. I think we've actually got a bigger audience this time than we've had at most comedy clubs. Guys, I'm wearing a bra. First time in 6 weeks, but I'm not wearing pants, so the upside of this quarantine is I may not get dressed ever again.
Right?
My fiance and I have realized how much we like each other. I've also realized that he might be my fiance for quite a while. I spent a whole afternoon last week brainstorming wedding hashtags. Hashtag save the date again. Hashtag deleting wedding cake. Hashtag thank God I don't have to have my mother's family at my wedding now. I was married once before to a guy I knew for 4 months. That went as wrong can be. This time the universe is making damn well sure I know this guy very, very well. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Emma Pie. The next comic I'm bringing up, this guy is a super hot contractor. He knows what he's doing around those pipes. He's also an amazing comic. You can catch him at Flappers, Laugh Factory, and most recently, you can catch him right here, right now on Zoom. My friend Peter Marr coming to the stage.
Can you give me 1 second? People are asking if I can mute everybody except for you, so give me 1 second.
So all the laughs will be totally muted.
That's what they're wanting. Is that okay?
The comics will laugh, Peter.
Maybe if you're funny, maybe people will laugh, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Okay, we're good. Let's go.
Golden?
Please, thank you.
All right. Very aware what I look like. I know I look like a cop or a Chad. Very aware of that. Also been told I look like I could have been cast as a bully in a 1980s movie. You know that guy? It's like, no dancing in our town, nerds. Sweep his leg, Biff. Cobra Kai. All right. As a middle-aged white man, sometimes you really have to just stop, turn around, and say, where did my ass go? For those of you who don't know, it molts like a crab shell at some point in your 30s, and you look back. I got that Hank Hill from King of the Hill body now. You know, that gut, no butt. Like, God damn it, Peggy, where'd my ass go? Tell you. It's like an IHOP back there. Anybody remember The Secret? The Secret.
Yes.
Yeah. When I first moved to LA, every actor I knew was trying to get me into The Secret. We're like, dude, do you know what The Secret is? I gotta show you my vision board, man. I hate to say this, but every actor I knew that tried to show me a vision board is now a real estate agent. Like, did that big picture of the big house really pay off for you? Is that how it worked? I'm gonna hand it back to you, Helene. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's for Peter Marr, everybody.
Thank you.
I wanted to bring up our next comedian. She had a tour that got canceled. Most of my friends' tours got canceled. She has an amazing show. You can catch her at Comedy Store, at Flappers, at Laugh Factory. She's my friend, and she's awesome. Coming to the stage, Alice Cutler.
Oh, I get a song. Awesome.
You can't touch this.
Thank you. Well, thanks for having me. I have this roommate, and we can't get away from each other, obviously. We're in quarantine together, and he's always around. He's playing the guitar and playing video games and just existing in my space. Well, I mean, our space, but whatever. I mean, to be fair, like, it's my husband. So,
I feel you, girl.
yeah, right? I know. This is so weird because I can't even see who said that, but yes, I'm glad I'm the only one. It's been a challenge. I love him, but, you know, when we exchanged vows, we did like sickness and health, but there was no vow that was like a quarantine in a 1-bedroom apartment during a pandemic. Like that just crossed our minds. And they should add that to the wedding vows. Like they should do an asterisk. And by the way, this is another thing you should promise to do. Like the other night, he says to me, he's like, hey, I'm going to make us dinner. And I was like, can't we do anything alone? No, it got to the point where yesterday I sent him out to get toilet paper. I said, go get toilet paper, and I don't want you coming back until you find it. And he's not home yet. Last I heard was earlier today. He said he was in Rancho Cucamonga. And it's been peaceful. It's been very peaceful here. It's been nice. Before Corona, we would argue over who had to take the dog out for a walk, and now we argue over who gets to take the dog out for a walk.
Right?
Need an activity. Like, I want to take him out. I need to get out. Like, I think we're just looking for something to argue about because that's just a new activity in the day. Like, what else can I do? Let's get in a fight. Okay, cool. There are some pros to the quarantine. There are some good things about it. Like, I don't have to get dressed from the waist down. The other thing is I can just drink a glass of wine any time of day. It doesn't matter because time no longer exists. There's no longer 5 o'clock somewhere. It's anytime, anywhere. Who cares? It's just cool. The bad news about that is I just might be an alcoholic with no pants. For you real estate people, I live in West Hollywood, or as you probably call it, East Beverly Hills adjacent. My landlords hate me because we're rent stabilized. We've lived there for a long time. Also, I'm straight, so I'm really bringing the property value down. Thank you, everyone, so much. This has been wonderful. Thank you.
Give it up for So I wanted to bring up our next comic, who is a really amazing friend of mine. You can catch him at Comedy Store. It is such a treat because he is here right now in your computer.
He's got a mic and everything, yo.
Wow.
He is taking this shit really seriously. He is coming through with that microphone. Here is this next yummy comic, Jonathan Flanagan.
Thanks for having me. You gave me the motivation I needed to actually shave. It's fun. I'll do some pandemic jokes too. There's nothing like a global pandemic that'll make you realize you don't have any friends. Like the first week of the pandemic, I was like, no one better nominate me for these stupid Instagram challenges. And then like by like week 3, I'm like, does somebody want me to do some push-ups? I'll take a shot. Why are people still scheduling things at 9 a.m.? Nobody has anywhere to go. Why are we scheduling things at 9 a.m.? I was like, oh, I can actually finally do a yoga class, virtual yoga class. And like, oh, it's at 9 a.m. I was like, guess not.
Thank you.
Not at the end of the world. I can get up in time for yoga. First aid isn't even my favorite kind of aid. You know, first aid's probably like number 3, and then Kool-Aid, and number 1, Rite Aid. Because at Rite Aid you can get Kool-Aid and first aid. I think we need to exchange policy when buying underwear because every time I get a new pack of underwear, I put it on, so I was missing the bulge that's advertised in the package. Guys, thanks a lot. I'm Jonathan Flanagan.
Hey, give it up for Jonathan. Are you guys having a good time? Is everyone doing good?
Yes.
Yes. Because we have 2 more comics coming at you. The next amazing woman I wanted to bring to your screen is my best girlfriend. I've known her for 20 years, you guys, so since I could walk. Yeah. She's amazing. You can catch her at Laugh Factory. She's a writer, a single mom, and she's my best friend. Coming to your screen, Christy Campagna.
Yes.
Woo!
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a vision board!
Okay, so hey, how about no more jokes about the quarantine? Let's just talk about being locked in our houses. I have to keep reminding myself to put clothes on and stop cursing because my kids are in class. Detention is my favorite subject. It has become my favorite. I love detention. To the room, 20 minutes, no talking to anybody. Once I have learned my lesson, parenting is very different now. My daughter was coughing the other day and I was like, "Are you coughing?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Are you coughing because you're feeling sick? Or are you coughing because you're choking?" And she was like, "I'm coughing because I'm choking." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." Just so you guys know, I'm taking it very seriously. Like, I am in the house. I'm not going out at all. A really good friend of mine was like, "Christy, I think you're really going crazy," which is ridiculous because she is imaginary. I'm a single mom. When you have more than one child, they don't like to share, you guys. So I planned it perfectly and I made sure to get each of them their own dads.
Oh my God.
That was brilliant. Nice. My son keeps trying to figure out if my daughter was an accident, which is ridiculous that he thinks he was planned. I'm Christy Campagna. Thank you.
Give it up for- Yay! The next comic is my best guy friend. He is super famous. He's a celebrity, you guys, and I get to live with him. He had to cancel his European tour, so he is available for you now. He has a residency at Laugh Factory coming to your screen live and direct. Machine Stewart! Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
What up, dog?
What up, though? What up, though?
This is so weird. But the thing about comedy, like, I've driven further for less, so I can't even complain about any of this. This has been a very interesting quarantine. I'm on day 39. Today, I ate half a cake, so I wouldn't have to eat it tomorrow. That is. Before this, I was in Maine. They told me there was no diversity in Maine, but I saw so many different kinds of white people. It was mainly white. That's what Maine is short for. I got picked up by my Uber driver. I asked him how his day was going, and he said, "Ugh." Like, that's not a good sign. That's never a good sign, because that means it could be murder-suicide in this $35 ride. If your Uber driver breathes like that, he's probably going to kill both of you guys. It was not a happy ride. So he was taking me to my hotel. He said, "Are you staying at this Comfort Inn hotel?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was staying at the Comfort Inn in Portland, Maine. And he goes, "This is a special hotel." And I was like, "Why is this a special hotel?" He goes, "Because this is the 9/11 hotel." And I was like,
What?
"Tell me more." He goes, "Yeah, the guys that planned 9/11, they stayed here on September 10th. And I was like, "George Bush stayed at this Comfort Inn?" Oh. He was like, "No, the real guys." And I was like, "Dick Cheney stayed at this." I can't even see anybody. I can't hear any laughs. I'm just doing it.
Dang.
This says make Kanye. This says make Kanye 2006 again. It's not a MAGA hat. I wore this hat to Disneyland. A lot of older white men got excited. I got one, and I was like, no, not actually. I do tell a lot of Trump jokes. I'm gonna end on this one. I know people love him. I get it. Like if you're a white person, you never have to explain to me why you like him. Okay, you don't have to explain. I get it. Like if you don't understand how I don't like him, that's where I have a problem. So I told this joke. I said if you voted for Donald Trump, it's like you took a laxative and a sleeping pill at the same time. It's just shitty for everyone around. Okay, and you can't do anything about it because you were stuck smelling like shit. So I told that joke in a shitty red state. Let's just call it Ohio. And this lady decided that she was going to charge the stage. And I was very nervous because no matter what I would do, she was going to be right. And the front row surprised me. They stood up and they blocked her from coming to get me. Wow. And I was like, oh shit, they just built a wall and it worked. Oh shit. I hope she doesn't realize how great of an idea that was. Anyway, thank you. My name is Mateen Stewart. You know any happy hours, we'll come and do this. This has been fun. Thank you guys so much.
You guys, did everybody have fun?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Very funny.
I had so much fun hanging out with you guys, and I got to see friends, I got to see families, I got to see my coworkers, and I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys, and I really miss you guys, and I hope we can do this together sometime soon.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Celine.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
That was brilliant.
Have a great night. Stay safe, and hopefully this
Stay
is over soon.
safe. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, Dad.